Thanks, Marty. Let's see. You can just get forward. Boom. A year ago, I was here, and I thought I knew everything about your industry. I've gotten to know a number of you over the past year. I really thought I was a dental guy, and that was me as the dental guy. I found out in the last year I'm no dental guy. But what I have spent now in the last year is I've really tried to learn your business, and so as a result, I went back and I thought about the product that we had launched. And our product, when we launched a year ago, was called the Great Gums Light and the Great Gum Clinical Trial Toothbrush. Our toothbrush has some really, really powerful technology. And the technology was invented in Korea about seven or 8 years ago. And when you think of what ultrasound could do for your knees, our bioelectricity can do the same thing for your mouth. It really works. We have 28 patents. 500,000 of our brushes were sold in Korea. And I thought, this is amazing. I'm going to launch a company in the US with my Korean partner, and we were going to sell 5 million brushes because there are 10 times as many people in America. I only sold 50,000 brushes. And I said to myself, what the hell? What did I do wrong? And I learned a lot of things along the way. And one of the biggest things I learned was that something that I thought. My background is an internet entrepreneur. I've invested in about 100 digital health and digital health related companies. I'm a venture capitalist. I thought everything, we would sell it on TikTok, because that's what you do. You sell basically products on TikTok. And everyone in America was 24 years old and looked like this. We went after a young audience. We played in beauty. I hired some of the best people from the beauty industry to help me in marketing. We tested prices that were either too high or too low. We had a $20 product and we have a $150 product, and we tried to win on vibes. We had an amazing product called our first Great Gums product. But at the end of the day, wrong customer. We spent all of our money talking to the wrong person. It turns out that our customer is a bit older. We went too young. And so basically what happened was we found out that dentists were out there handing out free toothbrushes. Younger customers just cared about white teeth, not periodontal pockets. And as importantly, people in America love their Sonic Care. We couldn't fight Sonic Care. Sonic Care is an amazing, Philips has a great product. And the good news is it went off patent last year, as a number of you know. So we said, let's focus on her. And our new customer is older. She loves her Sonic Care, but she's thinking a lot more about her gums. Her hygienist is talking about recession. Her dentist is mentioning inflammation. She's a very different type of customer. So now we said, let's focus on this new customer. At the same time, she wants white teeth. She's got white teeth. She basically doesn't want cavities, but she really is thinking more about gum health. So I'm here today to launch something we're calling Sonic Gums. It's our new brush. We are really, really excited about this brush, Exhibit A. And we're out there in, we have booth, it's booth number 6. It's a combo brush, and think of it as sort of a Reese's peanut butter cup. The chocolate is the Sonic Care technology. We're the peanut butter. That's our bioelectricity. Our bioelectricity disrupts the plaque below the gum line and in between and in teeth, and it really works. And I'm going to get to that in a second. Our new brush has haptics. It's so powerful that basically people are using it as a night light, and people are now brushing at night. It's got 3 modes. It's rechargeable. And the great news is this new brush will cost about $79. So we're able to basically put everything that Sonic Care did, added our technology, and I'm going to get into why our technology makes a difference, and sell it right where the best-selling Sonic Care product is sold. The biggest second problem that we had is we came to America with all of this great research from Korea. We said, oh my God, our brush, our technology really makes a difference. But no one believed our technology. So we had to basically enter into an IRB-approved clinical trial. And our clinical trial actually resulted in some amazing things. Our brush basically results, you get a 51% improvement in your gingival index, a 64% reduction in gum bleeding, and a demonstrable reduction in plaque. These are basically true. The problem is on Amazon, everyone is saying stuff like this. They're basically, influencers are coming out, and so how do we make a difference? We took a step back and we said the only way to win in America is to basically make sure that people trust us. How do they trust us? We spent time, we said, where are the best people in this country that can help us build a clinical trial, present it to the world, and convince people that we're different. We hired one of the best researchers out of Colgate, who acted as our PI for our clinical trial. We've been working very closely with the ADA to making sure that our sort of the philosophy and how we're thinking about this is consistent with their philosophy, and that we can get an ADA acceptance, which we're working on. We also then worked with a leading professor at Columbia University Dental School. And he basically designed a study. We then implemented a study over the summer, and we went through 80 people, and we got these results. So these results are now basically supported, they're IRB, and we have basically, our technology gives you better gums and better gum health. We really think that this Sonic Gums brush is the evolution of Sonicare. Sonicare plus us, we think, is the next generation product. One thing that I want to also mention is, we're just a toothbrush. This is a $79 toothbrush. We're not a robot. We're not an over-engineered $300 contraption that needs a drying rack and a TED Talk. We don't need an instruction manual. And it doesn't take 10 minutes to clean. This works just like a toothbrush. It's rechargeable, plug it in, 2 minutes, do your four zones, you're done. We don't need all this. We basically, we found people said they just want to use a toothbrush. Give me a simple toothbrush. Let me travel with my toothbrush. But make it a really smart one. We just came off an AI panel. You watch some of the AI that we have in here is pretty freaking impressive, and it's going to get a lot better. Bingo. Okay, so what are we basically out there learning? Well, we've learned a few things. That people love their Sonicare. We have to give them their Sonicare. People basically want trust. And then we basically said, we have to make sure that the industry supports us. That's why we're here today. We're here today because you guys are the influencers in the industry. We've gone out there. We have a number of you using our brushes and our technology. And we've taken it, this is the Sydney Sweeney ad that you might have remembered a few months ago. It's not great jeans, it's great gums. These are people, and a number of them are in your room. I think I saw Paige before, she's a happy brusher, and a number of others. Our technology really works. We now have the right price point with our technology, and we're also introducing its own toothpaste. We have toothpaste that includes what we call electrical ions in it. And these electrical ions enable our technology to work that much better. In fact, 30% better. So our oral health solution, which is a toothpaste, a basically simple toothpaste, toothbrush, we think we're basically the next Sonicare. We're launching this campaign. It starts today. You're going to see it everywhere. We're basically looking for all of you to be in this campaign. And one of the reasons we're doing that, if you're an influencer, we're going to give you one. We're giving you, everyone here today who's an influencer in dental is going to get a free brush. This is our QR code. Take a picture of this QR code, go to the website, and we're going to send it to you. We also are in booth 6. We want everyone in the industry. We're starting at the top of the pyramid. Craig and Marty, this is your conference. You said you're the top of the pyramid. Thank you for allowing me to start here. This is going to be all sold by referral. You're going to love this brush. I stopped everything I was doing because I partnered with my Korean partner because this technology really worked. I used it and I said, holy shit, this really makes a difference. And I went to the smartest people I knew. in digital health and then in dental, and they basically verified it. And I'm giving you guys a chance to be one of those. Come to our booth. David's out there taking names. I'm here to answer questions. I'm looking to build partnerships. And damn it, I want to sell 1 million of these brushes this year. And it's $79. We're at Amazon. We're at Walmart. You can buy it direct. We're on our way. Thank you for the time, Marty. You're amazing.